Welcome in, guys, to another Walking Dead Road to Survival video. This your boy JustCMTexx. I'm back. We are getting ready to talk about the tier list for November, man. I kind of waited to the end of the month to do the tier list. We had some tunes come out, a couple new awakening tunes as well too. So I felt as though it would be the best time to do it now. So we're gonna go ahead and we're not gonna waste any time. We're gonna go ahead and get straight into it. So here's what we have. The legacy list is back. I know I did a post-walk tier list as well too, but the legacy list is back. You know, these are just tunes who are on the list that are just out of the rotation. They were, Meta 1 tunes and, just need some updates. Maybe if they could be awakened, as we're going to talk about some of the awakened tunes, they could still be viable and stuff like that. We do have Ezekiel from the Kingdom that's in legacy. He's in there now, but we know that he is an awakened tune. He will be in the next month's tier list along with the other tunes who come out in the following month. But let's go ahead and get into this. Like I said, this is the legacy tier list here. As you can see, we have original Lydia here. We know we have Lethal Lydia, who just came out. And this original Lydia was a free-to-play tune. Lethal Lydia is a free-to-play tune through the Gold Rush, and they're both really good. Next on this list here, we have the Faction Assault tunes. Okay, these are tunes who are good to be able to use in Faction Assault. This is not an exhausted list. These are just some of the tunes that you will be using in Faction Assault to help you win round after round. So we have, Ico, Andrea 2000. We have Aaron, Andre, Bruce, Eva, Carl, which is going to work on the first stage there. We have Herschel. Herschel's going to be awakened too, and I think that that's good because it's going to help in Faction Assault. Isabel helps with the hidden stages as well too. Raza, Rosita. So these are our Faction Assault tunes there, along with Pete Anderson and Corvus. Next, we have our D tier list. So on this list, Easter, Erica, GFang, Mr. Jones, Pamela, Milton. These are just tunes that do have some viability. You can use them against lower ranked teams. I've seen them in wars, especially amongst lower ranked teams as well too. But they're just not strong enough to be able to carry a team. They just one-offs that you put in a team. You do have some different combinations you can put together, with Rick 2000 can be a little bit viable, in a very strong green defensive team as a command tune, but there will be a lot that needs to be put together there to work that out. Michonne 2000 is good because she gives that guardian shield. So especially when you're doing, right now we have 1,000 roadmaps that are going on. So when you do the roadmaps, you can be able to use her to help with that guardian shield there. And so does Mirabelle help out there. But this is our D tier list rank. Next on this list is our C tier list tunes. Okay. Now we have Andre, Holiday Hero Carl here on this list as well too. Clementine, Cliff, Davey, Dayu, Dario, Mike. Mike is still a very, very good tune. Especially if you put him in an infection team, he'll work out very well. We have Duck on here. Now, Duck does help with the crosshairs, and he can, if crosshairs is not resisted, he can definitely help obliviate some green tunes there. So he's pretty good there. March, who we want to see come back around. She hasn't come back around yet. Emperor Ezekiel, had a lot more high hopes for him. And he's not bad, but it just takes so long for his attacks to come out. And when you're, especially in war, you want his, you want to be able to attack and kill as quickly as possible. Bucket Hat Cow here does have some use in his green setup as well there. So we have, this is our C tier list. Next on this list is our B rank tier list. Okay. I know you see some familiar faces with Kenny up there who helps against some of the green. Trader is still very viable. Lockdown uses him a lot as well here too. We have Arv, we have Ajax here as well too on this list. Ajax is very useful in the roadmaps right now because Zachary is everywhere and he'll help block that bleed that Zachary is doing in one shot in teams, man, is absolutely ridiculous. You know, he'll help Christmas Carol Willers too, but that's who we have here. This is our A tier list. Nor used to be a little bit higher, so was Peacekeeper, but these guys are not problems anymore, not in the current meta with how strong teams are. And you have people like Lethal Lydia that will one-shot these guys. You know, so this is our B tier list, ranked tier. Let me know what you think about it down in the comments. Next, we have our A tier list. All right, these are starting to get to some of the much more stronger toons. Deputy Carl can be higher as well too. On this list, we have Raiden, Thanksgiving Dale. Dale is a absolutely great support toon as well. He cleanses, heals, gives elusive to your team for turns. It's nuts, man. He's really, really good. We have Georgia here. We have Jane as well as Jesus, and Winter Harrison. Winter Harrison is very, very spotty. Sometimes he can be a S+ tier toon, and then other times he could be a D rank tier toon. It just depends on how it is flowing. So he lands here at the A tier list, but like I said, he could be very strong. I know Stripes is here as well, but Stripes is here simply because she's meta for towers and war. So that's what we have there for our A tier list. Next on this list, we have our S rank and our S+ rank here. So S rank, we have Casanova Davy, Sebastian, Eris. Eris can definitely be higher. As a matter of fact, she's still super duper strong. S+ rank. Eris. We have Carl, Off Duty, Shane, Roxy, Carson, Dr. Denise is good. Hina is good as well too. Hang in. Anniversary Glenn. Anniversary Glenn is very, very good. A couple of people put me onto him. He wasn't in my radar, but I started using him against some of these much more tankier green teams, and he absolutely slaps. Commander John is here. He is very good still, especially when you're building out an infection team. So the S+ rank here, these are toons that are really, really strong, and could be in that diamond rank just a little bit below. But like I said, they can alternate between the ranks. So we have Circuit, Agent 46, Thanksgiving, Sophia. We have Lucas, Saint, Patty Day, Rosita. Laura is up here. She's very, very good. She is one, if not the best command toon when it comes to helping your team get off with a turn 1 rush. She is so really good. Then we have Awaken Negan, who's pretty new. Julie, very, very strong as a disarm toon. You absolutely need them. And Eris as well too. And then we have our diamond tier. These are the top toons in the game. Kyle is nuts still. I feel as though he's broken. He just gets on my nerves, but he's very, very strong. Raven is still very good as well too. They're gonna have to make another Raven. I know they are, but she is definitely top notch here. Then we have Craig, Rosie, Loud Poe, extra annoying, especially if you have a bunch of damage toons going in. You know, she could just mess up your whole flow and everything like that. We have Stars, Akira, very strong command toon, and he's up here because he adds and applies a bunch of burn. So he lands up there in that diamond rank. And we have William Carver and Omaid. William Carver's up here because of him being in the Telltale team, right? When you put him on a defense, I don't know why, man. If you can't get to that team quick enough, he absolutely shreds your offense. So he's definitely a diamond tier toon. And then we still have our new toons that were out or came out within the last month or so. So we're gonna go ahead and place them on this tier list. We have Awakened Glenn. Awakened Glenn is definitely gonna land here on the A tier list. Could be as high as S tier as well too. Still a really good leader, and what they did with his awakening is definitely gonna help out even more with faction assault. We have Kyle here as well too. Waking Kyle is also an A tier list toon. He was decent for new players before this, but he is really, really good with his awaken ability. So we're gonna have Kyle here on the A tier list. Next we have Luke. Luke is going up to the S+ tier list. The reason why he's up here is simply because when you put Luke in this Telltale team, bro, he is so freaking strong together. That team, that makeup, which is one of the top defenses in War of Champion, you put them together, they're very, very strong. the loop. It's gonna land in the S plus tier list. Next we have Bloody Richards. Bloody Richards is definitely gonna go up here on the S tier list. He is a new toon into the game. Still can be able to get him. I think it's about 14 days left where you can be able to play through and get Bloody Richards. Okay, these holiday themed toons have been nuts the last couple of years. They've been very, very, very good. So I have been enjoying them. Bloody Richards has the Hemorrhage 2 ability, so that is really, really good. We're gonna see how that's gonna play into it. Morgan Unhinged, you're absolutely right. This man is S plus tier list. He is definitely unhinged. He is nuts. New specialist ability, Halo 2, where he just keeps reviving and revives somebody else and his heals going on, and he can't be decapped. So he's nuts, you know, and we already got very strong green defenses, and adding him to the even strong stable of green toons makes it even worse, you know, for the offensive side, trying to build a strategy to get after him. So we have Morgan Unhinged there in the S plus tier list. Next we have Officer Negan. He is another one, absolutely nuts. These defensive toons that have come out are no joke. This man, whenever you attack him, he applies bleed, and then I believe he has like 15k burn too off his signature move. It's just 15k bleed off his signature move. It's just absolutely crazy, man. You know, so you put him behind a human shield, you put him in a strong defensive setup, it's lights out. You know what I mean? You definitely have to save him for last. You definitely have to like confuse him so that he doesn't go off, but he is very, very strong. Seen a lot of him within war the last couple weeks. Next we have Wolfman Dwight. Wolfman Dwight is a S plus tier toon as well. Why? He applies bleed and he will one-shot you. He is very, very strong on the offensive end. Pretty much anybody he go after, he'll one-shot them because he ignores defensive bonuses. So he is very, very strong there. So we have him there. Awakened Lee. Awakened Lee is going to land on the S plus tier list because once again, inside of that Telltale team on defense, he is very, very good as well there too. Next, we have Governor. I'm gonna go ahead and put Governor up here. Governor is a tier list toon. He can be as high as S rank, S plus rank, you know, with the upgraded boosted stats and everything like that. Governor is very, very strong. As a matter of fact, we're gonna lay him on the S rank tier list too. He's very, very good. When you put him, especially inside of a combo defense behind Hina, he can be absolutely strong because she's gonna help boost him on the defensive side as well there too. Next, we have Maggie Green. She's been awakening. She is a plus tier list toon as well, high as S tier as well. You know, these awakening toons have been very good, you know, at addition to the game, to be able to take some of those older players and add them into the new rotation has been good. Maggie Green lands on that A tier list. And last but not least, we have Lethal Lydia, and Lethal Lydia is a diamond rank toon. If you don't have her from the Gold Rush, go get her. She is nuts. She is and if you don't have the medals to get her, you know, I would say, you know, she is probably the cheapest premium toon that you're going to be able to get your hand on. And I say that she's premium because she is very, very good, and she will help your free-to-play team out immediately once you level her up. She decaps, she ignores defenses, she's absolutely strong. She's a nightmare when you put her out there on the field. So you definitely want to get your hands on her. There you have it, man. This is the tier list for November. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Once again, it's your boy JustCMTexx. Hit that like, subscribe, notification bell. Love you, RTS fam. Peace.